Welcome to Face Islam. The program deals with the issues and problems everywhere. Today's program, I'm going to talk about something, hope I get the pronunciation right for you, ta'addud al-zawjat, meaning, basically, is a word I don't use that much, multiple wives. Multiple wives. Now, in English, they will say this is what? Polygamy. This is polygamy. You guys doing polygamy? You're some kind of wild animals. I will tell you to start with, they don't know. They don't know even the English language because it's not polygamy in Islam. It's called polygyny. Polygyny. Why? Because you can have, a man can have more than one spouse, but a woman cannot. One of the issues, the strange part about it is that the issue should be, could you have more than one spouse across the board? That's the way I would have looked at it. But no, most of the people will complain, why can't a woman have 4 husbands? For me, that's funny. And why? I want you to think about this. The natural reason to get married in the first place, what is it? Some people will say sexual desire. Some people will say to get money. Some will talk about position in life. Some will talk about convenience. Some will talk about, these different subjects. And some will say love, I'm so in love. But what is the real reason that you get married? It's so that in your selection of a spouse, a mate for life, that you've got someone to spend with your time with and to have progeny with them, to have children from them. You want to have children. Isn't that true? Yes. And Islam is big on that. The Prophet ﷺ ordered us, get married, get these kiddos married as soon as they're old enough to have children, get them married, and let them experience raising children. Because that's what Islam is about, how you impart what you have to the next generation, the next generation. How are you going to do that when you don't have any kids? Or if you've got illegitimate kids, you don't even know who they are or where they are. So this is the idea behind marriage to start with. Children. Okay. Now, Islam gives everybody rights. You have rights for Allah, rights for His Messenger, rights for the Quran, rights for your parents, rights for your family, rights, and they continue all the way out to rights for your enemies. But I want to focus now on this one, the rights in marriage. Because it is the right of a man to have a wife that can have children. It's the right of the woman to have a husband that can give her children. They both have the same right. Sometimes a man would like to have more than one wife. He doesn't want to cheat on his first wife. No. He cares about her. He's having a good life with her. But he wants another wife. In the American society today, there is no law against a man having a wife and a girlfriend at the same time, or a mistress, or a little fling, you know what I'm saying, over the weekend with a secretary, something like that. There's no law going to put him in jail. There's nobody going to come out to his house. He's not going to get arrested. He's not even going to get a ticket. He's not even going to get a citation. Nobody's going to even care except his wife. And she will care a lot, because he did something sneaky, underhanded, behind her back, and made her feel like trash. I've heard it said in my country from women, not Muslim, if I catch him doing this, if I hear he did this, I will kill him. Wow. That sounds rather biblical. The penalty for adultery is, but never mind, we're not into that. What we're talking about is legitimate marriage. Islam forbid legitimate marriages more than 4 to a man. That's the point. You didn't know that? Okay, well, check it out. When the verse came in the Quran, the men of that time used to take little girls who were orphans and marry them and take their wealth. They also took advantage of the situation of women who didn't really know much. They would just grab them and take their wealth. Also, they would have as many wives as they wanted, any amount, 100 or 1,000, and it didn't matter. Read the Old Testament. How many wives did Solomon have? Whoa! And today you couldn't even write them all off your income tax. Let's focus, though, on this subject. Suppose you were living at that time and you had more than one wife. What would you do? You would only be allowed to keep Ithna, 2, or 3, or 4. Finish. If you had more than 4, you had to divorce them. And they did divorce them, and they were not all happy about divorce. Like, yeah, we go marry wives. No, they already had that. This was the opposite. It was cutting it back. A limit, because Islam is about rights and limits. Limit. 4. And you have to treat them all equally. And you'll never do that, so you marry only one. Face Islam.